as our law enforcement team worked all day yesterday and into the early morning hours of this morning to thwart a murder-for-hire plot. This plot ironically started with one of our road patrol deputies that someone had flagged him down that had been solicited by a son and a father to murder their grandmother and their mother respectively. The deputy on the road clearly noticed that this person had information that law enforcement needed, brought this person to our detective bureau. Our detective bureau ultimately spoke with this particular individual. Ironically, this individual has a criminal history, which one would believe that this would be the perfect person to ask to solicit and commit a murder. After the detectives interviewed this person that brought this to our attention, our investigative techniques led us to a 44-year-old male and a 20-year-old male who were plotting and soliciting to murder their 73-year-old mother and grandmother. As the investigation continued, we learned that not only was there an exchange of dollars to be provided, but also a pretty elaborate scheme on how this mother and grandmother would be murdered. Our investigators continued into the night, interviewing not only both the son and the grandson of the lady that would have been murdered as to take place tomorrow, Thursday, in Indian River County. As the investigation continued, the mother and her husband, the grandmother and grandfather of the 20-year-old, and the mother and the father of the 44-year-old were also spoken to quietly and were explained what were happening. Turns out the 44-year-old lives with his mother and father, the mother being the perceived victim, and the 20-year-old grandson and son of the 44-year-old all live in the same household. The mother and the father had been overseas, which gave the 44-year-old and the 20-year-old an opportunity to plot, and quite an elaborate plot, I might add. The plot included not only allowing the grandfather-father to go to work on Thursday morning, leaving the mother-grandmother at home prior to her going to work, injecting her with a substantial amount of insulin and other items, causing her to end her life. The plot also included another suspect who is in our custody to take the body and place it in a canal with the hopes that the insulin and other derivatives would go away through her system prior to the autopsy. What an awesome job our detectives did to thwart this murder by hire. No doubt in our mind that this plan was in place. The ironic thing is the person initially solicited came to law enforcement, which was extremely helpful. On the other hand, the son and the grandson had befriended another person, ironically, that did not have a criminal history, and he was an active participant and is also arrested. So today, we're proud to say that through our law enforcement efforts, 44-year-old Sergio Marina is in custody in Indian River County Jail under a $500,000 bond. His son, Christopher Nareen, is in Indian River County Jail under a $500,000 bond for solicitation to commit murder, as well as other related charges. In addition to that, the other person that was involved, that was attempting to make this happen, he is also in Indian River County custody under solicitation to commit murder with a $250,000 bond. All in all, it's a safer day in Indian River County. Any questions?
Why were they trying to kill her?
Clearly a financially driven greed. The 44-year-old male that lived with his mother and father, 73 and 74 years of age respectively, did not work, stayed at the house. We think perhaps some type of disability, but he was unemployed. His 20-year-old son also lived in the house, unemployed, and they were living there. As the parents traveled overseas for another event, this scheme began to come to light. In fact, soliciting someone with an extensive criminal history, we believe shows conspiracy. We also believe that these two individuals purposely befriended members of our community that they thought they could pull this off.
Do you know how long they've been friends?
Our records indicate.
You're listening to the sheriff.